Live here for post game for the Scotty Sports Network as Highland Community College volleyball wins tonight in straight sets over Independence Community College. And Coach John Bigesser, I know we talked about before the matchup how Highlands owned Independence Community College over the course of the last few years. It's now 11 consecutive against them. But how do you feel the girls did tonight and to get the 3-set victory?
We talked about Independence a little bit and that aspect that we just said. I knew they were going to come in and want to change that, and especially on our home court, and they put up a really good fight. I mean, they blocked us really well. They were consistent defensively, but I think that at the end of the match, we were able to pull it out when we needed to.
Coy, I'll ask you a question now. Of course, you led the way with 10 kills on the night, and you can't do that without the gal kind of sitting next to you as well. So, how well did she set you up tonight, and for those opportunities?
Katie's like the best setter I've ever had, honestly. Even through high school, like even last year, she's the best setter. She gets the ball perfect, and it's all her.
Katie, you have now over 300 assists, I think, now for the season, and 32, I think it was, tonight in the 3 sets that played against Independence. But ultimately, you're setting up your teammates. A lot of great angles that you set them up in with your sets. But one thing that stood out to me, too, was your defensive play. I mean, you had about 4 blocks tonight, I think it was. But what was it defensively that you feel that you guys were able to execute tonight?
I think, honestly, I think we struggled a little with defensively, but I think, like John said, like towards the end, we pulled through, like we came together, we decided, we were key.
You had some adversity, too, in the matchup. Of course, Independence went on that stretch run in that second set. And any of you can answer this one, I guess. But what was well, actually, I'll just start with Coach first. What was the message to the girls going into that point where Independence was on that stretch run to make it interesting down the stretch?
Honestly, in the back of my mind, I still had absolute faith that we were going to win. I mean, in the back of my mind, I knew. And so I was probably a little more lax than what I should have been in retrospect, because they were up within 1 point, on game point. And so, but like I said, in my mind, I thought we were going to be fine. That's just because, again, of the girls that were on the floor. Katie's decision-making skills, her ability to find the girls that were able to perform. I mean, we've actually talked about that a lot here the past few matches, because we don't have a true bomber. I mean, we don't. We've got a lot of girls that are very solid in their own way. And so we don't know which one will have that shining game. It just literally depends on who we are playing. And so I think tonight we were able to, after a few sets got to going, or after a few minutes of playing, we were able to decide, okay, these are going to be the ones that we need to beat. These are going to be the ones that we need to find. These are the ones that we need to avoid. And with that in mind, I think we were able to halt Independence on all of their runs through those decision-making skills.
Coy and Katie, kind of the same thing. I mean, anything particular maybe you guys told each other, when that was going on to settle the nerves and get right back there and be able to take the set?
At times, you just have to gather everyone together and just be like, let's go, like this is the point, we have to score now, and obviously, boy, put it away.
That she did, and it was an impressive one at that. But, Coach, too, you mentioned something to me before the game about Zelia and Leslie leading the way in the JAOC conference, but a couple of standouts at the hitter position tonight was Coy and Emma. I mean, so a lot of diversity around as far as the contributions for the team, especially showcased in just the 3 sets tonight.
That is really rewarding. That's a really good point, and that's probably credit that I should give more to the girls, and I kind of overlook, because in my mind that's almost an expectation. If so and so is not going to not necessarily not going to step up, but if so and so is having a struggle match, then the next one in line needs to be the one that kind of steps up and replaces them, I guess, or fills in that void. And Coy and Emma did that tonight, because, Z and Leslie are our obvious kill leaders. But it is nice when teams key in on them defensively and stop them, we still have other options that will perform the same way.
Coy, do you feel that, like, maybe you guys are able to feed off of each other in those types of situations. I mean, seeing the fact that your teammates are obviously making plays all around you, and it's not just one or two. I mean, it's everybody in some way, shape, or form.
I think it's easier for everyone to just feed off everyone else's energy. Like, from whether you're on the court or on the bench, like give that energy to the players. Like you have 6 on, it all comes down to like who's gonna put the ball down and like who wants it, and like all the energy comes together. And
Well,
I think
thanks, ladies, for joining us here, and Coach as well, and congratulations on the W tonight.